Good morning. I'm in Cape Disappointment today, and it's not living up to its name. It's a beautiful day here. You'll see a view in the background. I'm right on the southwest tip of the Washington coast, and I'm going to go around North Head Lighthouse and then do about a 3-mile hike on North Head Trail. So thanks for coming along, and I'll see you along the trail. It's amazing to see the parking lot empty. Normally when I come, it's full, but I'm here a little earlier today. Just a heads up, it is $5 to park here, or if you have the Discover Pass, it's $30 for the year. So I definitely recommend that for anybody who's traveling around Washington. I've been coming to this park for about 15 years, and this is probably the most beautiful day I've seen in all my travels. So perfect time to get a video. That is the very tip of Washington, and beyond that, on the other side, is Oregon. That's North Head Lighthouse. This lighthouse was erected in 1898. Way in the background, you'll see Long Beach. The mighty Pacific, looking pretty special today. The trail around the lighthouse is mostly paved. There is some steep parts, and there are steps, so not for everybody. Some of these places are for rent overnight, so if you have the budget, it's not a bad place to stay. This is Bell's Lookout, about a half-mile trail close to the lighthouse. And you'll see Long Beach stretch off into the distance. Okay, let's head to North Head Trail, even though we call it Snakehead Trail because we've seen so many snakes on this trail, but we'll see how we do today. Man, that is just beautiful. I'll see you along the trail. Not a snake, but a cute frog. This trail has everything. You're hiking with the sound of the ocean. You do get nice views of the ocean. It is shaded, plenty of vegetation, and then there's steps and walkways and climbing over roots. It has everything. The trail is definitely worth coming if you're able. There's a great walkway on this trail. Definitely not ADA accessible by no means, so plenty of stairs, plenty of climbing routes, but it is a cool trail. It brings you down no matter which direction you go down to where, I guess in winter, there's a river, stream, and then back up again. So It's definitely the perfect northwest vegetation hike. Just give you another look at the trail. A cool tree. I'll just show you more of the trail. Some cool routes. Big step. So it is an out and back. If you start it and you feel it's too much, don't be afraid to turn around. I got to show you this amazing tree as well. Different than the other one for sure. Man, I can see a cougar just lying on that branch waiting for a snack. As we make our way to the road, 1.5 miles down. The last half mile is pretty flat, so not a big, no issues with the last half mile. No snakes. I think it's too early for snakes, but plenty of frogs. So I'll put a picture here of one of my buddies I saw. Now when you get to the road, take a left. There's another viewpoint here. It's Mackenzie Head. It's a half mile up the road, so if you're feeling energetic, it's the way to go. So Mackenzie Head is an alternative place to park. If you come here in the afternoon and all the parking by the North Head Lighthouse is full, just swing around through the campground, make your way to Mackenzie Head, and you can park here. Usually there's spots here. Then you can do the 1.5 mile hike up to the lighthouse, or you can do the half mile up to Mackenzie Head, or there's a battery up there from the fort, an old battery, and some nice views. So it is pretty steep going up, but I'm here to get some videos, so I'll head up and take a look. Cool. We're not alone. There's a deer up on top. Seems to be pretty used to people. Might even be. Okay, where we're going in here, it's just a pathway to the other side. Now it is dark, it's dank and full of snakes. I've come in here one time and the whole ground was littered with snakes. So again, we're here early in the morning. Well, it's probably 9:30 now. So hopefully it's too early for the snakes. But okay. I know some of these rooms here, my kid looked in there and the whole floor is moving with snakes. I don't mind 1 or 2 on the path, but I don't want the whole area full of snakes. So there used to be some gun placements here and on the other side, but that's not what we're here for. See the view. Guess a little lower would help. The way through the scrub here is a kind of pathway. Okay, now try. And again, the most southern point of Washington. And across the way, we have Oregon. And there's the start of the mighty Columbia River. And I'm just gonna correct myself. It's not the most southern point of Washington. That's probably right where Portland is. But it's the most southern part of the coast of Washington. The hike up Mackenzie Head, it's pretty steep, but that means it's a nice walk going down. You know, I hate to be a negative Nancy, but I'm not sure it's necessarily worth it. It's a little overgrown above. I guess I did see a nice deer, and just if you haven't seen the batteries, it's probably worth going up, but in general I think the views from other places are just as good, and it is a steep half-mile hike for, I'd say, not a lot of reward unless you get lucky and meet up with a friendly deer. Okay, I made it back to North Head Trail. What I'm going to do is actually film the whole trail from here up to the lighthouse for the next 1.5 miles. I'm not going to put it on this video. I'll make a separate video, so if you want to check out the whole trail, you're welcome to do that. Mind the fact all the snakes are not out yet, or just any of the snakes. As I say that, man. So I guess, speak of the devil, definitely a few more cars, 10:30, but still a few parking spots. So it is a Thursday and kids have already gone back to school, so I guess that makes sense why it's not that busy. And we're back. So I just want to say appreciate everybody following along. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks all, and I'll see you in another video.